Yeah! Woo! Launching! All right, so we're at one of my all-time favorite campsites just outside of Moab, and been out to this spot maybe 20 or 30 times. There's this beautiful canyon which I've never seen the floor of. So I've got my Speedwing, which is like a small paraglider, and an exit route planned. The plan is to fly off the canyon rim into the valley floor and then head right back up to camp. Pretty much the best way I can imagine spending a morning. So it should be good. Wish me luck. We've got a couple cameras going, and yeah, it's gonna be a super fun flight this morning, I hope. Phew. This is the spot. I'm gonna launch from back there, run across this. My exit is gonna be right here. There's a small ledge down there. It could maybe catch me. It'd be really bad if it did. But I'm gonna go try and land down the field. And then this is the canyon. I've been camping here for almost 15 years and never seen the bottom of this, so it'll be fun. Woo! Launching! Boom. Just sink into it. Don't jump, just fly. Ready? So now's the fun part, the hike out. Have to get up this canyon wall. Here we go. I don't know where I'm going. So I guess this is the way out. It's a long way down. All right, made it back to the canyon rim, heading back to camp. Woo!
One of my favorite features on the Muse roamer is the outside shower. And what an incredible place for it.
All right, so we just woke up in the beautiful Moab desert, one of my favorite campsites of all time, but we are on a mission today. We are heading to Aspen to pick up a dirt bike. I just got an opportunity to speak at a motorcycle event, but I don't have a motorcycle. All I wanted from the ages, probably since I could walk till now, was a dirt bike for my birthday and Christmas, and finally making it happen. One of our amazing followers hit us up, said that they have a dirt bike for $300, or that they're willing to sell us for $300. It's been sitting for a while. It needs some work, needs some love, but we're gonna rally Chester, Liam's van, to Aspen, and hopefully pick up a dirt bike that we can get running here. And it'll be just a nice tool to have. You know, the roamer is big, and awesome, but it can't go super far into you know, the craziest of terrain. So that's why we're getting it, and also so I can speak to what living in an RV and also having a dirt bike is like for the speaking opportunity. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, we're going on an adventure in Chester. Liam, how do you feel Chester does off-road?
Oh my gosh, unreal. Who needs four-wheel drive when you've got two-wheel drive Chester?
A lead foot and balls of steel.
That's right, that's all off-roading is.
So yesterday made the dream come true. Bought my first dirt bike. It doesn't run. We're not even sure if it's gonna fit on the roamer, so we're gonna bring it into town and try to get it running. So that's our plan. Oh yeah, get strong, buddy. There we go. Okay, hold on.
No problem.
I need some help. First major issue of the bike repair is putting gas in the gas tank, and it's leaking all over the place. So we need to fix that.
This gasket was leaking. To order another part, it's gonna be a couple days, so I'm currently trying to build my own gasket out of rubber gasket material that we found at the store. I think it's gonna work.
After fabricating her own gasket, seems like she's taking fuel, not leaking. We had to tighten up this thing. We did have a leak initially, but now that it's tight, it seems like it's doing all right. At least it's not leaking nearly as bad as it was. We're gonna get this thing running tonight.
Hopefully.
Right?
Yeah, let's get going.
Brian, this is his dirt bike. No, I'm just kidding. He has the dirt bike I really want, so. But this will do for now. We're psyched. It was a sick deal. We're just trying to rebuild it. Got the front tire done today. Built a gasket for the thing. Need to add oil, and then fire it up at camp. We're doing it. No way!
It might go.
Yeah,
It's gonna go.
Yeah.
When you feel like that, give it gas.
Yep. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, Liam. There's some shoes on.
We're going flip-flops.
You going flip-flops? You should take your shirt off and your pants. Just really one up me.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe. That's how this shot's getting shot right now. So we just made it to hands down one of the coolest campsites I have ever been. We're gonna go take the dirt bikes for a little exploratory mission, but I want to show you this spot first because it's just ridiculous. What do you think? Oh, good boy.
It was time to take the new dirt bike for its first proper ride.
No, keep going.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's like a playground. So that was super fun. First time ever jumping a dirt bike and ripping some donuts with the crew. Super fun day. Woo! Yee-hoo! All right, so we are at Josh's legendary shop getting some stuff done today. Super exciting. I just got another dirt bike. The XT200 is super rad, but it just looks better on Liam's van. Like, there's just no question about it. So I got this 1997 XT350 for a great deal. I'm psyched about it, but gonna add some bark busters and just kind of like tinker around on it. I want to get it to a place where, you know, I'm a terrible dirt bike rider, so I want to get it ready to go for my adventures. I think Liam's working on the XT200 over here. Taker's being a dog in the grass. So Liam prefers to work in the hot sun versus just roll the dirt bike over to the beautiful garage. So what you got going on, Liam?
Putting on these brake and clutch lever guards.
You get it sorted?
I think so. I was worried before about this sticking, and
were you able to cut it?
yeah. So I cut it, created a little separation there, and I just put it on, so I haven't tightened it down yet. But
cool. Feels solid.
yeah, I think.
Would you mind helping me pull the bike off?
Yeah, do that.
Last time I pulled the bike off the front of the Roamer, I definitely dropped it. So until I'm man enough to do it myself, I had to go ask Liam for help. I don't know if I'll ever get there. So I got these super cheap bark busters online on Amazon. They showed up really quick. They seem really solid, but they're cheap, so if they break, not a big deal. I also got new brake and clutch levers, which I am going to swap out right now. Kind of want to paint them first. Those dry. All right, while those dry, we're gonna start pulling apart, installing the bark busters. So the 200 runs great, but the seat is a total mess. Like, it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna replace the old seat cover with a new seat cover. Hopefully it works. It was pretty easy. Reupholstering the seat was actually super fun, just to try to be meticulous and get the lines to line up all nice. I think I did a pretty good job. Definitely makes this bike look a lot better than it did. Doesn't really need that much. It's getting there. All right, so if you can't tell, I'm super obsessed with dirt bikes at the moment. I've just been tinkering on this thing a bunch. I just got it. It's time to change the oil and just kind of get familiar with that whole process. I've never done that before, so I'm gonna throw some gloves on and pull off this plate. Try to get the oil totally drained. New oil filter, new oil, and yeah, just do what it takes to keep these things running nice. Got her all put back together. That was super easy. Running great. I did add a surfboard rack to the dirt bike. This just houses two arms that come off and snag a surfboard, which is pretty cool. And I'm also installing new headlights because I'm gonna have a dirt bike here, something with a little bit more power. My headlights, as are, kind of suck, to be honest. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're getting the roamer ready to tow a Ford Bronco.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Ford asked if I wanted to be a Ford Bronco ambassador, so of course I said yes. Eventually I'll be getting a brand new 2021 two-door, 7-speed manual Ford Bronco for 12 months to utilize. The plan is to tow it behind the Muse roamer to get further off the beaten path than ever before.
We're upgrading the suspension, some stabilizers, airbags, and addressing the frame extension, making that a little bit more solid so that when we're towing the Bronco, there's no questions about any structural integrity. We got Keith crushing it. Some new shocks coming in. So they do a bunch of cool stuff, from restoring vehicles, upgrading vehicles, super high-end detailing, and yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. We're here at Oakley Off-Road. Keith, you did most of the work. What you guys do?
So we upgraded your shocks, front
Okay.
and rear, so you have more travel and they're not bottoming out anymore over every single bump. Then we did a dual steering stabilizer in the front, and we did an airbag system in the rear, so when you're towing, you don't have as much body roll now.
Cool. Frame extension,
Oh, we did the
reinforcement.
frame extension also, and I think that's it.
Cool. You guys crushed it. Thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you guys rock. So,
See how much more you have now.
dude, so much more. So this was like, had barely 2 inches, and now it's got like 6.
So now you'll actually hit your bump stop before your shock actually bottoms out.
Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. And then the stabilizer. So now we've got new shocks and airbags. Psyched about.
Oh man, now you see that we put
And then reinforce the back here so that when we're towing the Bronco, she don't fall off.
Liam's time with the Tiny Home Adventure crew is sadly coming to an end. The purpose of his role is to mentor an aspiring creator to take flight on their own.
I'm getting teary-eyed.
I'm so happy to see that Liam has gained the skills to be on his own, but I'm also so sad to see him go.
All right, brother.
Thank you so much for everything, man.
You're welcome. It was great having you. Gonna miss you.
I miss you too, man.
Love you too, brother. Good luck.
Thank you. Love you, Kicker. Love you, Andrew.
Drive safe, brother.
Without Ashley and now Liam, I'm feeling pretty lonely. I think this also triggered some deep memories of having to say goodbye to Buddha.
Yeah, watching Liam say goodbye to Kicker just made me really sad. We definitely, I don't know, Liam's just such a good dude. Like, just one of the kindest, hardest working, coolest people I've met in a long time. And he was just kicked ass for the Tiny Home Adventure and was a good dude to travel with. And I'm bummed to lose him, you know? sucks. But, you know, that's life. On to the next adventure. Hopefully he crushes it and all the things that he does, which I'm sure he will.
I know this is all part of the journey, but moments like this can feel so lonely. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions. Lots of love from the Tiny Home Adventure crew.